But the most dangerous thing in this world are the tears of a white woman.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Say It Ain't So Media. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss any of our videos. So the other day I was on World Star Hip Hop, and I stumbled upon a clip that really got my attention. I came across this clip of a white woman who's married to a black man. She's been dating black men her whole life, and she even considers some of the women who helped raise her in the projects to be her own mothers. She sounds authentic and seems like she's really immersed in the culture, but here's where it gets deep. She has a serious warning for both black men dating white women and for white women dating black men. I firmly believe that every man, particularly those who identify as black, should heed her warning.
If you are a white woman and you are dating, in love with, married to a black man, I want you to listen up. There are certain things that you need to know, and I don't think this is spoke about enough, but the most dangerous thing in this world are the tears of a white woman. And if you truly love the black man that you are with, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, including protecting him from yourself. And what do I mean by that? My son was dating a white woman. My son is biracial. They got into an argument in public, and she started to scream and cry, and my son immediately left the scene. She was outraged. She couldn't believe my son left. My son left because my son knew that if he stayed there and this woman was crying and screaming at him, a black man, there was not going to be any questions asked. He was going to be thrown to the ground. He was going to go to jail. It was not going to be any questions asked because this white woman was crying and screaming about him. Now, I'm sure this female may have been hurt. Her feelings was hurt. She was a little emotional. However, when you are dating a black man and you're a white woman, you need to understand that sometimes your fucking feelings and your emotions have to take a fucking back seat to not cause harm to the person you are dating, that you love, that you are married to. And I'm not telling you that if you are truly in fucking danger, not to get help. But if you're just emotional, you're just pissed off, and you want to scream and hoop and holler in public, it's not the time. Because that can turn out very deadly for the black man that you claim to love so much, whether you realize it or not. If you were just dating a white man and you were yelling, nobody would really pay any attention to that shit. But when people see a white woman and a black man and you're screaming, all hell will break loose. Because when white women cry, everybody responds. Even if the shit is stupid, even if it's frivolous, even if it's a lie. The most deadliest thing in this world are white women tears. I have said this time and time again, and I learned this very, very early in life. I grew up in the projects. I was raised by two wonderful black women that helped my mother raise me. So I know what I have witnessed, what I have experienced, and I know for a fact of what I speak. I learned very early in life that I could be a voice for my friends and my family because people would listen to me far more than they would listen to them. And if you listen to anything I have ever said to you on this app, if you are a white woman and you are dating a black man, you are in love with a black man, you are married to a black man, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, even if it is protecting him from you. Handle that shit at home if you are not in danger.
I can totally understand where she's coming from. Picture this. You're a black man having a heated argument with your Caucasian partner in public. If she starts getting loud or visibly upset, people around her are likely going to jump to her defense, often without understanding the full context. It's a delicate balance, and unfortunately, the scales aren't always in our favor. Let's dive deeper into this. This is the reality of the power dynamics we face. It's not about placing blame, but understanding that people often use whatever advantages they have. Sadly, in many instances, instances, Caucasian women know they hold certain privileges in our society and can exploit them, particularly against black men. Think about it, privilege can be a powerful tool, and in the wrong hands, it can be weaponized. This isn't just an issue here in the States. Even in some parts of Africa, Caucasian women often receive more privileges than native women. The color of your skin can drastically change the way people perceive and treat you. This disparity can feel like an ongoing struggle for a black man. Explicitly expressing yourself as a black man can be a huge challenge. There's a persistent fear of misinterpretation or misrepresentation. It's about being real with the dynamics at play. Many black men have lost their careers, their livelihoods, and their freedom over false accusations. It's not just stories you hear. These are real lives impacted by these dynamics. Back in high school, I knew a coach who spent 2 weeks in jail because his white wife accused him falsely. She later dropped the charges and apologized, but the damage had already occurred. Those 2 weeks in jail, that's the time he'll never get back. The stigma of being arrested, that's something that follows you even after the charges are dropped. Imagine living with that constant tension, knowing that any disagreement or argument could develop into something more serious due to your skin color. It's exhausting and unfair, but it's a reality that many black men have to navigate daily. My philosophy is simple: date who you want, but remember that interracial relationships, while fun and exciting, come with unique challenges you might not face if you were dating within your own race. For white women dating black men, it's crucial to be mindful of your actions and their potential impact. And for black men, it's important to recognize the risks and proceed with caution. It's all about mutual respect and understanding the dynamics at play. So where do we go from here? How do we as a community support each other and navigate these complex relationships? How do we ensure that everyone, regardless of race, can express themselves freely without fear of unfair repercussions? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Your experiences and thoughts matter. All right, folks, that's it for today's episode of Say It Ain't So Media. Remember to hit the subscribe button, activate the notification bell. If you have friends who need to hear this, tag them. Stay safe and smart, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.